Nothing going on but the rent. You got to have a job if you wanna be with me. Nothing going on but the rent. You got to have a job if you wanna be with me. Nothing going on but the rent. Yeah. You got to have a job if you wanna be with me. Y'all remember that song? Mm. Oh, this coffee is good. Baby, I was in a conference yesterday. Oh, Lord Jesus. It was like we could have did this on video camera, but that's okay. That's okay. I hope everybody is doing well. I am doing well, getting ready for the holidays. Please keep those people who are on the government shutdown list as essential workers and not getting paid in prayer. That's TSA and the air traffic controllers. You know, I saw the black brother who's the air traffic controller, and he broke down in tears. He said there's 0% margin of error in being an air traffic controller. We got to deal with that stress and now deal with the stress of trying to feed our children. And the last thing I want my air traffic controller to do is doing DoorDash and should be sleep, making sure my plane is going to land safely. You have people at the VA, you have people in the Treasury Department, um, any federal worker, they're in danger. The state of Maryland is wealthy because most of the people are federal workers. And Maryland and the DC area is going to be hit hard if they do not open the government back because most of those people are civil servants. So, you know, please keep those people in prayer because I don't see anyone moving. And, you know, to be honest, it is the Republicans' burden. They have the House, they have the Senate, and they have the president. They have the president's office. So again, all Democrats are saying, come and negotiate. We don't want people's premiums to be shooting sky high. People are already freaking out because uh, they're getting their premiums, and they're like, wow, everything is doubled and tripled. So you know, please keep these folk in prayer while these people are playing political chicken fight. I wish that the House and the Senate didn't get paid either, and that would bring them to the table. But it seems like that's not happening. So just keep those people in prayer, you all, 'cause a lot of people are suffering and going through. Um, SNAP benefits, you know, let me say this, because we always think that SNAP benefits are for the welfare mothers. And let me say this, SNAP benefits are for those people on fixed income who are senior citizens. What's up, Diva? What's up, Darcina Denise? What's up, Locked and Lovely? Girl, I'm calling everybody out. But SNAP is for those senior citizens who are on fixed income. SNAP is for those people. SNAP are for the people who are disabled and cannot work. People don't understand that. Good morning. SNAP is for that mom who works 2 and 3 jobs and can't make ends meet because she worked a low wage job. And the sad part about it is we don't want to increase the minimum wage, but we don't want people to get SNAP either. So I just think that some people have the wrong idea. And this is the thing: the majority of the people on SNAP are white, poor people, rural individuals who are getting SNAP. You have a lot of people who are on reservations who who are getting snapped. So, y'all, it's going to affect a lot of people. And it seems like this administration loves people to suffer. And I see a lot of suffering. And so it is unfortunate, but it seems like that's what this administration is like. So I just want to put that out there this morning. So, you all, dedication, hallelujah. I felt a hallelujah. Hey, I felt a hallelujah when I said that. Hey, hey. Dedication is going to be coming up. I got a song for this. I will make the darkness light before thee. What is wrong? I'll make right before thee. Oh, that's I will fight before thee. And the high place I'll bring down. Okay, so next day, everybody trying to bring her little nestation down. But, baby, I am pumping that jank up. Nestation is taking place this weekend. They're going to have an old nasty piece of party bus. They're going to have Pumpkin Sutra. Okay? Honest Rose going to be there. Oh, come on, Rose. And his friend. Stephen is going to be there, but he ain't going to be there. Now, that's going to be really interesting. Because you know Stephen got something up his sleeve. I don't know what it is. But, yeah, he's going to be there. St. James is going to be there. He might bring the Bernard. Okay, he might bring Papa from Bernard George. Okay, Manasseh may show up. Ooh, I felt that in my spirit. That's allegedly. I'm saying, because I want people to think that them folks going to be coming for real. Who else going to be coming? I don't know who else going to be. Oh, Ness going to be there. What's that lady named? Honeycomb, whatever. Who done paid for all of the hotel rooms and the massages and stuff? She gonna be there. I don't know else who's gonna be there, but baby, it's gonna be on and I'm ready. Now I'm gonna tell you what. It's cold in San Antonio today. I don't know what happened, but it's a little cold. Now the girls already laughing. They talking about it's gonna rain in Seattle. Don't be talking bad, okay? The rain ain't gonna stop nothing. It ain't gonna stop nothing. It may not rain. It may not rain. The sunshine may be there. Stop trying to speak evil on that lady event. Don't be a hater. Be a participator. So I'm just really ready for the next case. We're going to see if people really there or not. Oh, you better not pout. You better not cry. I'm telling you why. All right, so we're going to see who is in Seattle and who is not. I'm very ecstatic about that. So I'm ready for next occasion, baby. It's going to be on and popping. Shakim is coming, I heard. So, yeah. So it's going to be really interesting. So next occasion is coming up. Now, they said Lady Nika is getting ready to have her Halloween event. So we'll be looking out for that. Lady Nika said she don't want to touch none of that money. Lady Nika said she don't want to touch none of that money. Now, she said, but if you happen to send her some money, if you don't put Halloween on it, that means it's hers. All right, Lady Nika, tell it, baby, you sound like Marvin Wine. You sound like Marvin Wine, Lady Nika. Lady Nika said if you don't put Halloween on it, it's hers. Hallelujah. Oh, my God. Lady Nika said make sure you put Halloween on it. Well, Lady Nika ain't playing about that Halloween thing, is she? So, baby, hey, I'm here for it. Can I say something? Let me say this. I'm a BJ the OG. I don't have time to be fighting people. We done did what we done did. We done made the foundation, paved the way, and we ain't doing no more. Okay? We come on, we make guest appearances. If we have our own show, we do our own show. That's it. All we care for right now is really our asses check and doing our thing. Nobody don't care about no lemon ants and who doing this and where's the OGs. The OGs are working. The OGs get ready for Christmas and Thanksgiving. The OG got family. They got turkeys to get. They got cranberry sauce in a can. The gel, not that, but the sauce, that kind of cranberry to get. Ain't nobody got time to be fighting with these people and doing all of this nonsense. OG's got jobs. Okay, when we come on and observe what we see. We ain't in the mess. But this is the thing. The B sector is still here. Where are all them other sectors? Hello, somebody. Where are all them other sectors? The B sector is still here. Now, it may look a little different, but we still here. Okay, we still here. So I don't know what the problem is. I really don't. Ain't nobody got time to be sitting there fighting folk and all of this stuff and getting all emotional and entwined and stuff that ain't even all that. Now, I don't care if Lemon I roll back to his tongue. I really don't care. Y'all mad because the man is doing his thing. It's Lemon's time. Lemon is doing his thing. It'll be somebody else's time. At the end of the day, you do your thing. You don't see me up here crying about Lemon. I try to talk about him sometimes, yes, and sometimes it wants to be talked about. But I am not a Lemonaire. I am not seeing Lemon. I'm none of that. But the bottom line is Lemon is popular. The people are going to him. And I told you all from day one, when y'all started attacking that man daddy, I'm like, it ain't going to do nothing but make him more popular. And now it has, and y'all pissed about it. That's the bottom line. We know that boy be talking to women like he's crazy, but they like it. And if they like it, it ain't nothing you can do about it. Just do your thing. Jesus. Okay, what you said? Hey, Miss O. Girl, I'm tired every morning. I gotta get up. What the hell y'all think I'm 55 years old? Hell, what you think I'm supposed to look like? What's that name? Tyson Beckford? You drink my coffee. Now, if I didn't come on camera, he don't come on camera no more. He don't come on camera no more. So if my tiredness is making you uncomfortable, then I guess I need to just stay off of camera. But I don't know. I'm cranky today now. Y'all done got me cranky. Okay, y'all done got me cranky. Y'all done got me cranky. Don't tell me to calm down. Y'all better go talk to them young children. Go talk to them young children. All right. I am grumpy today. They don't know what they want. But let me say this about Lemon. Lemon is going to keep on being popular as long as y'all hate. If you keep on hating, the folk going to go over there more because they like the conflict. They like the conflict. They like the friction. And that's all I'm saying. So, Melissa, just because you taller than me, Melissa, okay, and just because you live in Ohio, that don't mean nothing. That don't mean nothing, Melissa. Ugh, Jesus. Anyway, let Lemon do what Lemon do. People get tired of it and they'll move on to the next thing. Let me tell y'all something. Nothing lasts forever. You hear me? Nothing lasts forever. My thing is, can you come on here and still get your money? That's the big thing. Can you come on here and still get your money? Lemon is popular now, but Lemon ain't gonna be popular forever. Okay? This is why I don't argue about how these people do their platforms because again, nothing lasts forever. It's just the realness of it. Nothing lasts forever. So anyway, But the more y'all attack women, the more people gonna like them. Let me tell you something. Y'all done doxed the man. You done doxed the man daddy. You done found court cases and stuff. And the man still got an audience. You know why? Because they want to know what he gonna say next. They want to know what. And y'all sitting up there making them popular. That's what I don't get. And y'all don't know that. Y'all sitting up there making them popular. And then the more y'all talk about them, the more people gonna go over there and watch them. See, that's why y'all just don't. Ooh, y'all just y'all didn't take no logic in school or nothing. I'm just wondering. Anyway, y'all, let me get on. Is Melissa cutting up? Is Melissa cutting up in my room? So anyway, oh, see Miss O, woo, woo, see Miss O, baby. All I'm gonna say is don't fall for it, Miss O. Don't fall for it. So Miss O had a live. It was lit. See, Miss O can have some good lives. See, let me tell you something. See, it's all about you, Miss O. You don't need nobody else. All you need is hey, shut up. It's Miss O. Miss O had a nasty piece of live. Ooh, she came on, baby. The girls clicked the link. People said a few little things. Ooh, Miss O was doing that thing. Now they said you could have got rid of Simon, but you know, I had to come up there and show, you know, the girls thought I was lying to potential. Yes, and you know, first of all, Simon don't care about that. He was more hot to see me than to see her. Okay, he was looking at me. During he went checking you, he was looking at me. That's why he was getting excited. Anyway, you know, no cheat, no shade, but that's what it was. But anyway, Miss O was doing the damn thing, right? But here comes somebody being a little messy, Miss O, saying that it's another content creator got a little touch in their spirit because they saw your success and they said they tried to derail your show. Now I didn't even think like that, Miss O. That didn't even cross my mind. But they brought it out there. I'm just saying, Miss O. So they say the girl is feeling some kind of way because you was doing the thing. Simon is mad at himself. Girl, he mad at himself. He mad at himself. So anyway, Agent, that's what I'm saying. Agent, that's what I'm saying. You better have some longevity in this game. They're talking about I'm the king and queen, and then next month you don't got no audience. Girl. It kills me. People talking about something. I have more numbers than you. Okay, but that's great. But are you gonna be here? Okay, people come and go. People come and go. Mm. People come and go. And see, that's the thing. Are you gonna be here? Lovely Love is still here. You know, she ain't here as long as, but she's still here. Who's still here? Girl, it ain't too. Tracy's still here. Occasionally, she do a little part-time gig, but Tracy's still here. Billy Boy, aka Trey George, still here. He do a little part-time. He ain't here as much as he used to be. Yeah, it ain't that many people in the sector. I mean, to be honest. But let me say this. Those people have careers. And I don't even come on as much as I used to because I got a career. And these last couple of days, I have been on the phone with family. So I have not been on After World News tonight. I am going to start coming on for my evening. Because I have been like David Muir. I have not been here. And Lindsay, what's her name, been filling in for me? But yeah, I'm going to get here. So y'all, what else has been going on? So like I said, I just hear these people talking about the B sector, this, the name, this, and this, but the B sector's still here. Where are y'all other sectors? Can y'all answer that? Where y'all sector? Where y'all sector? Because it seems like everybody came over to the B sector, but they sector ain't. Where your sector again? Because my thing is, if your sector was so great, they would still be here. We're still here in the B sector. We survivors. What's up, MBK? I mean, MBK is over here. MBK, somebody asked him, what happened to your sector? Because they said they've been talking about our sector like a dog, like it ain't nothing, but we still here. MBK, what sector you came out of, and is it still in existence? Is it still going strong? What's up, Castro? Oh, let me talk about Castro Can. Oh, I know something was in my spirit. Okay, Castro, why now? You getting the message now? You cussed me out over them damn SNAP benefits. Now you working good, got a little job, paying for your own food now, and now you want to tell everybody to get off the SNAP. But when I was saying that I was the bad guy, now, you Clay Kane now. You Clay Kane telling everybody to be self-sufficient. Okay, I see how you are. Honey Castro was preaching the word, telling the girls to be self-sufficient, and the government want to hold you down. That's why they keep on giving you SNAP benefit. I'm like, oh, okay, I just told you that a month ago, but you cussed me out. You cussed me out. Okay, Daddy was right, though. Daddy was right. Tell Daddy all about it. Tell Daddy. Okay, that's all. That's all. You don't have to say nothing. You don't have to say nothing. Yeah, you right, Sabrina. In a YouTube, I graduated from Texas a long time ago. Yeah, because yours ain't in existence no more. We keep on going on. Oh, you learning? Okay. I'm glad you said that. I'm glad you said that. You learning, honey. That's it. I go with that, Castro. I go with that. Castro was preaching to the children. He was preaching to the children. He said that the government, they want you on that stuff to hold you down. And I'm like, okay. Anyway, but MBK, we ain't going with that. Your sector is no longer in existence. And it is what it is. And like I said, I know where I came from. It's all good. I'm not a sector clinger. I just come on and do what I do. That's all. But I'm just asking because a lot of folks in other sectors got a lot to say about the B sector, but the B sector is still here. People are still coming over. Maybe people are getting rid of Vanesscation and this old nasty piece of Halloween ball and limitation. So, I mean, people over here. So that's what I'm saying, because they talking really bad about the B sector, but we still here. Okay. And we got stories back in the day too. And I'm not mad at people's sectors, but my thing is if your sector ain't here no more, then it must have not been that good and organized. I'm just saying, so I'm gonna move it right along. What's up, Myra? Now let me say this, y'all. I mentioned this at the top. If you look at the top of my vlog, I was talking about this government shutdown and how it's going to adversely affect people. Let me tell you something. I heard that they had to shut some Walmarts down because people was raiding the Walmart. They said it wasn't black people either. Hello, somebody. They said it wasn't black people either. But we didn't see that on the news. Now, if black people was raiding the Walmart, baby, it would have been on World News tonight. Front page story. But they said some other people were raiding the Walmart, and they had to close some of the Walmarts down because the girls didn't have no money. Okay, baby, it's gonna be real tight. Baby, Thanksgiving is coming up, Christmas is coming up, ain't no money, government shutdown. Baby, it's gonna get real ugly. Y'all better pray. If you got a job, you need to thank the Lord that you got a job. Do you all not know that Amazon is getting ready to let go 14,000 people. All right, baby, people are getting laid off. I'm just saying. I'm just keeping it out there. You know, we can talk about visa and stuff too, but I want y'all to know that people are getting laid off at an alarming rate. So I just, baby, they were stealing at the Walmart. Had to close the Walmart down. Okay? So anyway, if you got a job, you better thank the Lord. Because, baby, these jobs are going to be hard to come by. It's getting bad out there, y'all. It's getting bad out there. It's getting bad out there. And these government workers don't know what to do because a lot of these people have never had to go to a food bank. They've given to food banks. So it's sad. UPS laid off 40,000, okay? Y'all, it's getting bad out there. And again, you all, this president don't care about folks. You hear me? And what he really wants to happen for these people to rise up so he can declare martial law and not have elections. That's what he really wants to do. This man is diabolical. You can't put nothing past him. He has done everything that he possibly could get away with. And I want y'all to be aware of this. This man is dangerous. And the people who are behind him are dangerous. They have an agenda. They have an agenda. But yet this Epstein case ain't opening. And this Epstein case ain't won't wait. You need to go ahead and confirm that lady so that lady can go ahead and vote and that Epstein case can be open. I thought I would never say this, but shout out to Marjorie Taylor Greene because she said that it is wrong what y'all doing to these people. She is about opening that Epstein case up. Now, Marjorie, we know you got a slant to this. Either your daughter or somebody in your family is being adversely impacted by this because you don't do nothing without a reason, Marjorie Taylor Greene. But whatever that reason is, I'm all right with it for now. But I don't trust you all the way. I don't trust you all the way. Okay, I just wanted to say that. I don't trust you all the way. So anyway, y'all got a job. Y'all better hold it. Can I say this? They have those emergency SNAP funds. It's already in the baby. It's already there, and they're supposed to release that money. And Donald Trump can release that money. There are contingency funds for SNAP. He does not want to use them. Now you rather give almost $20 billion, $40 billion to Argentina, but you don't want to feed your own people in America. Something wrong with that picture. Something is wrong with that picture. How are you blowing up ships and you don't even get them people due process? And I guarantee you the person who survived, they're not going to bring him in. Because if they find out that those people were not drug dealers, then they got a whole nother problem on their hands. How are we to know that they're drug dealers? Why are they going to court? You don't have the right to just take folk lives like that and blowing stuff up. This man is just out of control. Let me say this too. If your church ain't preparing for those people who laid off, and if your church ain't getting no food and trying to help and telling y'all to volunteer, you need to reconsider your church. Because right now is the time that churches need to come forward. This is what Jesus is talking about. People are getting laid off. Folk need help. If your church ain't doing nothing but collect their money so they can build a new building, you may be at the wrong church. I'm going to say it because there is a lot of turmoil going on in the land. There are a lot of things that the church should be doing right now, and it ain't about self right now. It is about helping your fellow man right now. I just want to say that. I know a few churches right now. All the people got to do is come in and sign in and get the food. They got food ready. They got food there. That's all they got to do. I know churches right now giving away clothes and trying to help people, and you know they doing the best they can. So I just wanted to put that out there. Boy, it's gonna affect churches. So let me tell you how it's gonna affect churches. If your folk ain't working, tithes and offering is gonna go down. When tithes and offering go down, y'all don't understand. Everything is connected. Everything is connected. I just want to put that out there. All right. So I talked about Deepest O and her live and what happened on her live. That live was a little lit. Somebody said somebody was a little jealous. I don't know nothing about that. We talked about the beef sectors not being dead, and most people saying the beef sector dead. They said there ain't no more in existence. I don't know why. You know, the beef sector ain't dead when it's still here. It's dead when it ain't here no more. Okay, I don't understand why people could compare their sectors to B sector and the B sector still here. And the thing is, everybody in the B sector went over at your platform, and I don't think people really know B sector exists. It was only the missionaries who went over there and got these people, and we didn't even. These people were thrust upon us. We didn't ask for these people, and this is why I look at these missionaries with the side eye, because these missionaries did some damage. And I wish they just would have stayed over at them sectors instead of bringing the people back over here. That's all I'm going to say about that. What else is going on, y'all? So I talked about this. I told y'all that lemon thing is only making lemon more popular. Y'all up there talking about that man. The more y'all talk about that man, the more popular that man get. Folk don't care if that man slapped somebody else today. They still going to go on over there. It is what it is. Destination is coming up. We talked about that. Is Brian? Is there? Is not. Now I saw Brian say he was in a hotel, Motel 6, whatever. We'll see on Friday and Saturday. We'll see on Friday and Saturday. Ain't nobody got time for that. It is what it is. We gonna see it. What else is going on? Honest Row. Honest Row. Be careful. That's all I can say. Be careful. What else? That's all I have. I'm gonna drop this link, y'all, because I'm almost at the job. Yeah, I'm almost at the job. I see Demus O in here. Demus O had a real nice live, y'all. You know what I'm saying? And guess what? She didn't talk about lemon. You know what I'm saying? You can. There is life after lemon, honey. You don't have to be doing all of the stuff and all that. I'm just saying, because some people are lemons out. I'm just saying. No slight against lemon, but yeah, like I said, I'm really not interested in a lot of the storylines. But that doxing, that was no joke, and I just wanted to prove that after all of that stuff, people are still going to see lemon. Because all y'all do is push people over there when y'all do that. I'm gonna really be looking at Stephen at this investigation. I'm gonna see what Stephen gonna be doing. Stephen, make sure you pray extra hard. Make sure you get all of them 6 demons out of you before you go to Seattle. I don't want you to slip and fall. Keep me in your way. Oh, Lord. That's what you need to be saying, Stephen. Keep me in your way. Oh, Lord. I don't want to stumble. I don't want to fall. Keep me in your way. Oh, Lord. You need to be saying that before you go to Seattle, Stephen. Okay? Because, baby, you said that we fall down, but we get up. But, Stephen, seems like you want to fall down and you don't want to get up. Because, baby, you sound like, baby, you was giving sweetest hangover. I don't want to get over there when you, okay, I'm going to move right along. Okay. Okay, A's on the report card. Okay. Well, I don't know. I got to go back over that. But the man was talking about it. It was an employee, and he was a black guy, and he was talking about how they had to close the Walmart because the folk was up there stealing. Girl, and they wasn't us. That's what I'm trying to say. He made a video saying he was leaving YouTube for a while. Wait, who you talking about? You talking about Stephen? Who leaving YouTube for a while? What's up, Miss Vegas? Who leaving YouTube for a while? Who leaving YouTube for a while? Yeah, Demons O had a really good live. But who leaving YouTube for a while? Now, y'all, Ron say he's in Seattle, so we're going to go ahead and check that out. But who leaving YouTube for a while, y'all? Please tell me. I want to know. I want to know. Oh, Lord. Why are they putting that man? See, again, y'all. Now, I'm going to say this. This is why we're never going to have a really good, cohesive YouTube situation. Because when y'all start putting people's mama stuff out, what's the use of that? Is it gonna make somebody laugh? Is it gonna keep people in? All you're doing is cutting your talent. Leave that man mama out of this. That man mama ain't on YouTube. I hate that weak shit. I hate when people do that. Leave that man mama alone. That man's mama is not on YouTube. Y'all do that kind of stuff, and for what? All you do is hurt the sector when you do that kind of stuff. Stop that mess. You won't get the real deal and that's why people don't come. That's why people. This is why folks don't show their faces anymore. This is why people don't come on camera anymore because y'all do stuff like this, and you mess up your talent. Stop doing that. It doesn't help the sector. Oh Lord. Well, baby, don't let the devil ride. He'll want to drive. Oh, I felt that in my spirit. Don't let the devil ride, baby. He'll want to drive. Touch your neighbor and say, neighbor, don't let the devil ride because he'll want to drive. My God, today. Ooh, Jesus. Don't let the devil drive. But, baby, don't let him ride. He'll want to drive. I'm so done with that. My Jesus. My Jesus. Mm. I don't look, y'all. It's sad. It's sad. And the beef sector can't even be funny. We could have it could go so far about this doxing stuff, and no one ever wants to come on because again, people, you know, keep this junk on YouTube. Keep the junk on YouTube. Leave folk mamas out of it. And y'all, let me tell you something. When you want to go destroy somebody's life or their livelihood, something is wrong with you. And I'm just real about that. And that goes to show you these people are not emotionally intact to deal with that kind of stuff. That's why I say, when I'm done with YouTube, click, I'm off. I mean, people done said horrendous stuff about me. I don't know them. They don't pay bills over here. I just move on. I ain't looking for nobody's information. That's crazy. That's some nasty work right there. But anyway, y'all, I'm so done with that. I'm just unfortunate, but okay. Okay, I get it. I get it. I get it. And what pisses me off is we gonna miss that whole Seattle thing of him being in Seattle because he ain't gonna come on. I hope he do come on. But anyway, moving right along. Jesus. Oh my God. Oh my God. All right. Okay. These people doing the most, but when people turn around and start doing stuff to them, this is why I don't want to meet any of these people. I mean, they there's some depravity going on, something deep within. Don't want to meet them. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Sad. Sad, sad, sad. And this is why I don't care that these people don't come on my platforms anymore because at the end of the day, it's trash. It's messy. And it's like, don't want you on my platform. Don't need you on my platform. Goodbye. Have a good life. Yeah. I don't care if that man lived in Alaska. It doesn't matter to me. I'm not trying to go see him. But anyway, hurt people hurt people. And this is what people do when they hurt. They hurt other folks. It don't make no sense. It don't make no sense. It is nasty work, Melissa. yeah. Anyway, let me move on from that. That's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. I mean, it's unfortunate. Moving right along. What else is going on, you all? Um, like I said, y'all, I'm be ready for dedication. I don't know if they're gonna have a meet and greet. I don't know. You know what though? Can I say this? I, that's even getting old. They done dox so much that doxing ain't even a big thing no more. It's just like, okay, it's getting old. It's weakness. It's you know, yeah, it's weakness. It's weakness to me. Hold on, let me put my banner up. I know this might be Miss O, but I still got to put my banner up because I heard it up form bomb somebody. What's up, D Miss O?
Hey, Pastor. They don't what they did. They pulling out the stops on Stephen. I guess he next after what they doing. Now I
Wow.
have heard him say conflicting things as well too, but I just listen and don't judge.
Well, we'll see what happens. It's just a lot going on, and you know these people are vicious and brutal, and this is why demons owe that I don't want to meet certain people. I mean, I met Ro because Ro is good people. You know what I'm saying? And we had a good time. But there are other people. No, you just don't want to meet. They're not good. Period. They're not good to themselves, and they're not good to others. A lot of people are compulsive and obsessive, and it's like, I'm good. I'm good. So, how you doing?
Oh, I'm doing good this morning. For the girl go get
Baby,
her
the girls have
coffee.
been talking about your live.
Yeah, well, lies plural because I've been having back to back
Uh,
good lives.
okay, well, correct me, ma'am.
Oh, okay. But other than that, no, I'm doing good. Getting ready. What y'all doing for Halloween? Getting just celebrate doing these little trunk or treat, trying to find my costume, correct
You
costume for
know what?
everybody.
We chill. We chill. He may do something, but I chill. I don't do. I might go to a party. I know at work we're gonna dress up on Friday, so y'all will see me dressed up on Friday. But
You know what you
I
gonna
don't.
be yet?
Spartan. I ain't buying no new costume.
They Wilson said he gonna make it do what it do. Shit.
Yeah, I ain't buying no new costume. So yeah, that's it. So but I'm waiting for Nescation and Miss Nika Halloween party. So we gonna see.
Well, Cassie told me my boy gonna be okay. So I told her to look out for I told Cassie you to look out for my Roro.
Is he
But
all
other than
right?
that, I
He
gotta
got his
let go.
hotel and everything together.
Oh, that's to be discussed, child. Anyway,
What? Wait a minute.
I gotta do some final check-ins today. But he'll be good though,
Wait a
wherever he
minute,
do.
huh? What you mean
Yeah,
that
he
gotta
got
be
it. Well,
discussed?
he already reserved anyway though. He already got a reservation, period. He been had that. So if that's what he continues to go with, he locked in. I mean he got that already,
Okay.
so it ain't like he ain't got nothing going on. But now, I think yeah, his stuff is solidified. They all staying at the same place. I think. I don't know. I don't want to discuss details for sure with Ro because I don't want them coming back talking about them asking questions about this damn trip. If he tell me, he tell me. If not, he don't. So I think
Well, man
everything
can
is
talk to
fine.
who he want to. These people act like they own folk. You don't own people. People can talk to who they want to. If that's the case, then don't have no event. I mean, I didn't tell the people on the ship they couldn't talk to nobody. I don't know, but it's a control spirit to me. It's just a control spirit to me. I mean, people went on the ship. We didn't have any reservation. The only thing we said, if people did not want to be on camera, then we need to respect their rights not to want to be on camera. There were some people who did not want to be on camera, so they didn't get on camera. But other than that, people could record if they wanted to. We just didn't have those type of restrictions. The only thing we wanted to make sure that folk who did not want to be on camera didn't get, and people signed waivers. I think they did. I think we did something to that extent, at least for the Labor Day event. I don't think we could have done that for the ship because again, it's the ship, so it is what it is.
I stop emphasizing grown men. I'm not emphasizing him. You gotta be glad that somebody. You should be. People should be glad when there's somebody in the world that cares about them. Ain't nobody got to do nothing for no grown person that they don't want to do, and the grown person ain't got to be around for nothing they don't want to receive. We all know that. So evidently, everybody is happy here. So next, I'm
Yeah,
not
and like I said,
emphasizing.
this part of the show, baby. If that's they
Y'all
if
gonna
that's
talk
their
about
role.
this. Mark my. I hope I don't have to mark my words, but we'll just wait because ain't no use in pre-arguing with people when things ain't even occurred. Because really, I could just start instead of argue with you about my views, I could just cuss you out when I'm right. So okay,
No, I'm gonna tell you, I'm just waiting, baby. I'm waiting patiently. Ooh, this Nescation coming up, Nika thing coming up, but baby, Nescation is on my mind, baby, because I see some things, and let me tell you something. That's all I'm gonna say. People are laying low, D Miss O, but like I said, time will tell. That's
mm-hmm.
all I'll say. Time will tell.
Don't nobody
Baby, let
baby
me tell
no
you something. Maybe that's
he ain't no
maybe
online
that's
slave
Honest
gentleman.
Ro's role. But like I said, Honest Ro's a cool guy, and if Honest Ro didn't want to deal with D Miss O, he would be not dealing with her. But again, it is what it is, baby. Baby, it is on my mind. I'm ready to see all the fashions, honey, all of the stops, honey, the restaurants, all the opulence, Pumpkin Sutra, all
And
the
look, but
people
do
who
you
gonna be there.
anything
I'm
you
here
just
for it.
is anything that you just said just now
Girl,
that
nobody don't
you
want her event to
that's
fail.
what
We
I'm
want
about
her
to
event to
catch
be
you.
good
That's
so
what
we
I'm
can
about
talk
to
about it.
say. Right. Who said that they wanted to fail? I was gonna go at
You
first.
know,
Like,
let me tell you something about these people. Let me tell you something about these people. You have an event, folk talk all about that event, and they don't say shit about it. But as soon as you start talking about you anticipating their event, you want their stuff to fail. Fuck y'all, all y'all. How about that? How about that? Now I'm gonna say what the hell I want to say. And if her event failed, it's because she made it fail, not because of us. Nobody can make your shit fail. Do you know how many people didn't want that ship thing to go off? And they talked about the cruise, but we still did what we wanted to do. So fuck you. Now I said it. Fuck you. How about that? Now, if anything failed, it's because she made it fail. Now let me move on. I said what I said, and I won't take it back. I'll add more to it before I take it back. So now I said what I said. Moving right along. I'm tired of these people. Always got something to say. I said what I said. If somebody wanted her shit to fail, I would have came out and said I wanted to fail. I don't give a damn what it does. I'm here for the commentary. I'm here for the content, and I'm gonna make my coin off of it. Now I said what I said. Now go ahead, demons. I had to because you gotta get these hoes straight. Because honey, these hoes think they can talk to you any kind of way. Okay, go ahead.
now the reason why I don't ever have a troll page, which is most people come in and hurry up and tell y'all ain't no way I got a troll page because I type with a pattern. I ain't finna change my pattern. Y'all know it's me because y'all see 3 paragraphs. Well, y'all also type with a pattern. And sir, get behind that troll page and get on your own page if you want to argue with me and
And let
Pastor.
me tell you something. I don't care about none of y'all. I'm here for my coin. See, let me tell you something. When you ain't emotionally attached to these people, you don't give a damn. You just here for your coin. Moving right along. Nobody don't care about that. You just don't like that lady. I could care less about that. I don't even know that lady. How
That
about
lady
that?
don't like me. That lady don't like me. And
Girl,
sometimes it
nobody
seems
don't care
like she
about that.
like J.
It ain't
Cole.
even a like or dislike. That's what I don't get. People don't understand. I like money. I like my money. I don't give a damn about that. I'm waiting for the event. It's all about the event. Now, like I said, if her stuff is good, baby, I'm right there with it. If that junk is tranky and ratchet, I'm gonna talk about it. Just like people talked about the cruise, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do. What's good for the goose is good for the gander. And that's all I'm gonna say. Nobody don't care about what y'all think or you like her or not. Nobody don't give a damn about that.
Wait a
Nobody
minute,
don't give a
Brian
damn about
talking
that.
about he done moved to Texas now. Brian need to quit. Now he telling y'all and setting it up for y'all. Did y'all not see that video where he said anybody could be in Seattle with just like this? and he snapped his fingers and changed the background to the Seattle skyline. Like he telling
Child.
y'all and setting y'all up for. I know y'all ain't waiting for no pop out.
Baby, I'm ready for him to show up right in Seattle. Prove me wrong, make me a liar. I'm ready for it, baby. If he there, baby, I'm gonna have a good kiki and everything. I'm like, ooh, he pulled that off, baby. He had the girls all fooled, right? But if he don't show up, I got that too. I got that
Child, you
too.
are arguing with me, telling me I'm baby and rolling all that stuff, and then when I answer back to you, it don't just let you troll comfortably. That's when y'all trolls don't like that direct confrontation. And I must not be a nobody because I'm a somebody every time I come over here and do what the fuck I want to and say what the fuck I want to y'all. So I must be
Mhm.
somebody.
Nobody don't give a damn if it fails or not. If it fails, it's because she made it fail, not because we made it fail. See, that's what you all don't understand. I mean, they wanted my Labor Day event to fail. It didn't. You know why? Because I made sure it didn't. So what am I telling you? That's up to us, not up to us. So if nobody don't care if she
You
fell or
said
not,
you want Brian to fail too.
sometimes you don't even have to want it. Sometimes it already happens. But I'm gonna leave that alone. Child, moving right along. Don't give a damn about these people. I give a damn about my coin. I come on here to do my thing and put a commercial in here. Nobody don't care about that. These people are too emotionally invested. I'm not. I'm here to see it. If it's good, I'm gonna say it's good. If it's bad, I'm gonna say it's bad. And that's the bottom line. If it's good, it's good. If it's bad, it's bad. If it's in between, it's in between. And that's it. So, she said this was gonna be different from Vegas because she had to do that from Limit and she ain't had no control over it because it was the sponsor. So this is her thing. And baby, I'm waiting for it. And that's all I gotta say. And if you don't like what I gotta say, you can always hit the exit button and leave. You know what I'm saying? And if you get too spicy, I'll go ahead and remove you. It doesn't matter to me. So it is what it is. I really don't care. That's the whole thing. I really don't care. But I'm waiting for next occasion because it's content. It is content. That's the whole thing. It is content. I am more concerned about the content and the things that's going on than the person. Because at the end of the day, only Ness can make sure her situation is successful or not me. Externally, people don't have nothing to do with it because people wanted my event to fail. They were calling King Jobs telling him not to come. I mean, come on, that's deep. They calling the talent telling them not to come. He still came and we still had a great time. Nobody can make your stuff fail when your stuff is organized, period. So it is what it is. It is what it is. Like I said, I'm here to entertain, baby. I'm not here to be liked. I'm not here to like. I'm not here to do anything. I'm here to go ahead and entertain the masses and do what I got to do. I am focused on Nescation. It's coming up, and I'm ready for it. That's all I got to say. I'm ready for it. I know she blocked, but baby, I am gonna be on her platform to see what's going on. I tell you that. I'm ready for it. And Nika's Halloween party. And when limitation come up, I'm gonna be looking at that too. See how that works? Very honest, very upfront, D Miss O. Anyway, go ahead. Let me move that. Baby, I'll block anybody who I want. Yes, okay. Let me go ahead and do this now. I just blocked you. Boom. See how that works? It's easy. It's easy. See how easy that is? See, it's easy. And blocking you ain't gonna mess with my bottom line one bit. It's easy. So anyway, go ahead, Miss O. We don't have to worry about that no more. Go ahead and talk. I'm trying to give people a chance, baby. They still running their mouth. Y'all always blocking people. I sure do. Boop. That's how it happened. I'll let you know. And then when you get spicy with me, I'll let you go ahead and go. Boom. That's it. You can be a subscriber or a content creator. If you get spicy and nasty with me, I'll block you. I might do that, y'all. I got to pray about that, though. I got to pray about that.
So you know she gonna stop in and give you engagement, and that's your check now. So you might want to think about
I
this.
got to pray about that. Just like she had to pray about Brian, I got to pray about that. And let me say this, and that's one reason why I think that Brian may not show up, because Brian does have a get back spirit, and I'm gonna get my lick back spirit. And I'm telling you, the first time you would have uninvited me would have been the last time.
Right. Fuck that.
And I think that may be it, but I could be wrong. And we're gonna see on Friday and Saturday. Ness blocks everyone just because you don't agree with her Child, I'll give you a chance, but you keep on talking mess in my chat. I just go ahead and boom. That's her behind them accounts. Okay, Sabrina, that's what you think. That's her behind them accounts. Okay. So anyway, but I'm gonna be there. So Miss O, what else is going on?
Child, I don't know. They was over there talking about Lemon, but I was going back and forth, so I didn't hear his crash out.
Now I will give you your props. You sure didn't talk about a whole lot of Lemon.
Hell no. I
And see,
refuse.
and the thing is, people came over because you don't have to talk about Lemon to have a good platform and a good live. And that's all I'm saying. What people don't realize is, like, when they did all of that doxing for Lemon, it only empowered him. It only empowered him, and people don't understand that. Let me see what somebody's saying. LOL, Pastor, you so damn fake and sad that y'all trolls was right. Okay, let me tell you something. Let me do that to you too. Boop, boop, baby. I'm in a blocking spirit today. Okay, bye.
Well,
Because
if
I
she
don't really
turned
care.
on me for agreeing with Pastor and the things that I agree with, I agree with. The other things I'm gonna laugh like she would just laugh. I ain't burning. I'm not
Baby,
dragging
but
her.
let me say this. I don't care. It ain't no friends on YouTube. We subcontractors. Y'all so vested. She turning on you. She gonna do this on you. So I'm here for my money. Long as this page up, I'm good. I'm here for my money. I'm not here to be liked. I'm not here to make friends. Now, me and Ro had a good thing, and I had to tell Ro some business strategies. I gave Ro some business strategies. And I said, Ro, this is what you got to do. Did y'all know I told Ro, now, Ro, you know you can go on and put your camera on if you want to for your people. You don't actually have to let me sit here and do this. And I said, Ro, what you need to do is when you finish this, you need to go on and you need to talk about the interaction. Baby, I be giving folks strategies.
Oh, you
This is
knew. You
business.
already said. You know, the Miss O gonna ask questions. You need to go on there.
Okay, this is
And
business.
and that I did. You already know I had other questions.
It's business. Folk act like folk invested. I ain't never met Miss O once. I ain't never met Miss O. Now we probably will meet, but I ain't never met Miss O. Now I met Ro for the first time. Ro is cool people. I like Ro, but it's still business. It's still business, and I think y'all missed that. Now, because I let y'all into homecoming, I did that because I wanted you all to see the campus where I went. But y'all went in all up in my business. When I met my nephew and my cousin, when I was interacting with some of my classmates, that's not for you all. That was for me. So the little bit that I did give you is for that. Talking about something, he lonely out there. You don't know what I did after that because it's none of your business. I give you what I want to give you, but I don't have to give you everything. And that's what you all don't understand. So I'm not mad at y'all. All I'm saying is this is a show and I treat it as such. I don't get all bent out of shape out of people or people who may flip and turn on you. Dory came on my platform. No, Dory was on Miss O's platform when I was on there. I mean, like I said, I don't hold grudges long, but my thing is I meant what I said and I meant what I said. It is what it is.
I told Dory, I said, oh, that's why Simon got so mad too. I said, you was over there on your Godfather, you was all compliment, you was all, that picture brought you back to times. She was
Okay,
over
you
there
saw that
cooling.
powder lip? She gave that little powder
Yeah,
lip
she
like this.
cool. Did you hear her cool? She was like, oh. I was like, ooh.
Yeah. Yeah. So then I asked Simon, I said, have you ever been that close to Dory? Because it seemed like I've been closer to your woman than you have. Baby, don't play with me. Don't play with me. He thought I was lying. That picture dropped. Bloop. It is what it is. All money ain't good money, but it's my money. Hello, all money ain't good money, and it's my money, and that's why half of y'all don't come on my platform because I don't need y'all. So you right, all money ain't good money, and that's why everybody on my platform. But the money that comes to me is mine. That's all I gotta say. Is that Malik? Is that the real Malik? Malik and you know what? I ain't gonna lie. I like Brooke. I try to like Malik. I like Brooke though. I'll tell you, Brooke got uppity together though. Oh my gosh, she got uppity together. That Brooke and that uppity, woo-wee. That's some deep stuff. Now I saw some of that mess. I think so. I did get to watch a Little Lemon. Um, and see, I can admit when I watch him, I actually had a chance to watch a Little Lemon. Um, and Uppity was on, and I think Uppity was mad because Lemon joked about her food stamp status, and Uppity was not trying to hear that. And then Malik said what he said. But baby, when I tell you Brooke got on, and Brooke said, F her. Brooke said she done called you all kind of yags and all of this, and the third, and now all of a sudden you say something about her. Now she getting all in her fifi. Honey, Brooke read that. So anyway, Uppity had dropped down. Uppity dropped down when Brooke get there, but I thought that was interesting as well. Anyway, it's been interesting. The beef sector ain't dead. It depends on what you want. I think the biggest thing with the beef sector is having variety. We had a lot of variety. Everybody was fighting. Somebody was fighting this person. Somebody was going in on this person. Somebody was doing this. And it wasn't concentrated to one person. But again, this is where I do my thing. I'm not on nobody's panel trying to be popular or doing this. I can do my own panel. And I think that's the biggest thing, and I think we just have to get back to the point where people are doing different things and have different things going on. That's it.
Yep, and kind of like we'll just see you when we discussing the content type
Yeah, I
thing.
mean, and sometimes you may be on people's platforms and stuff, but it's a little different. But I think people when you get older, you get a little wiser. You understand what the beef sector is about. When we were in the beef sector, it was like wild, wild west. Everybody was doing what they wanted to do. And then you get a little older, it's like all of this stuff ain't necessary. So now I look for highlights. I mean, like Nestcation is a big highlight. So I'm looking forward to that. Whether it fails or succeed, it don't matter to me. I'm just there for the content.
But it's like they get mad at the fact that we helping them. Like y'all get mad when people ain't talking about y'all trips. So y'all come on panels and take over and get talent to go up and promote it and drop down and disrespect your platform by promoting it and even all that kind of stuff. So y'all doing stuff and shows, and I guess there's been a unified agreement to stay off of the airways as much this
I
week.
guess I heard By Nerdy told me that. I mean, I haven't seen it, but they said By Nerdy said that I was helping Nestcation. You damn right I'm helping Nestcation. I want Nestcation to be popular. First of all, you want eyes to your platform doing your stuff. Now, it was really funny that Rico was talking about my homecoming and stuff. My homecoming was not advertised. My homecoming was so y'all could see where I went to school and I met Ro, but it was not for views. It was for, hey, I met Ro. I wasn't looking for a bonanza with that. It was no different when I met Wolverine and on site April in Miami. Sometimes I will have a pop-up guest appearance. It was no different than MB spending time with me in Florida. So I'm not looking for big things. I wasn't. I just did that because of that. I'm not competing against Nestcation. I just did that. So I just think he was wrong. Now, did I throw a little shade? I sure did. I sure did. And we all do that. So, but yeah, me trying to sabotage Nestcation. No, we are promoting Nestcation. Baby, we want the eyes to be over there. It is what it is. That's what keeps the beef sector alive. I mean, to be honest, that's what like I was mad when people talking about the cruise and stuff, because again, it just made people want to go over there and see what it was really gonna be like. And baby, that cruise was all that in a bag of chips. I mean, you can say what you want, but the views were there. And then after the fact, thank God I didn't have any scandals, but baby, that MU and Tracy thing was big. And so, yeah, Malik, somebody said ship them some of them stamps. So anyway, so we doing the same thing, and y'all know that y'all gonna be watching Nestcation. That's right. That's right, St. James. St. James, somebody said, is Manasseh coming with you? Is Manasseh coming with you? Baby, that would be a trip. Now, I ain't saying that Manasseh's coming with him, but if one of them Jordans get up there and start giving prophetic words, baby, I would be all there for it. Okay. But St. James is going to be there. He going to take out of his busy schedule at the corner church sector, and he going to go on over there. Yeah, Sabrina, I know you don't like her, but baby, I'm here for it. No, but I'll see Manasseh in Orlando next month. Ooh, ooh. Y'all going to Orlando? What's going on in Orlando? I might have to fly home. You know, I'm going home for Thanksgiving. Ah, let me see what's going on in Orlando. What they having a prophetic convention? Huh? They having a master teacher convention? What's going on yonder?
All y'all church people just a few people away from each other, child.
I, I'm just trying to find
Y'all
out.
all know somebody that know you. Honey, Iron Wine, honey, the church things, they about, they ain't nothing to play with either. They own little unified
Oh,
group.
let me
Everybody
say
knows
this.
somebody.
Let me say this. I wanna give a shout out to RNY TV. I call her Rennie TV. Rennie TV reached out to me. We're good. We are good. Just to let y'all know we are good. Rennie TV has some death in her family, so she's dealing with some things. So but she did reach out to me. I want to thank Ebony 757 for reaching out to me and Ro. So I had to apologize to some people, but you know, RNY TV hit me up. I'm gonna plan another trip to Norfolk to meet all of them: Lolo, Ro, RNY TV, and Ebony 757, because I didn't get a chance to see only one person, that was Ro, and he was on campus. But I do want to say that. So please keep RNY TV up in prayer. She lost someone in her family, so please keep her in prayer. She hit me up, and I wanted to say that. So keep her up in prayer. So I wanted to say that. Somebody said,
Yes,
Lord,
keep
not the
her up
prophet
in
and the
prayer.
master. Love seeing him when he does that ponytail and them. Dad passed, we could meet, but I'll be in the Bahamas for Thanksgiving. Oh, okay. I don't like anyone that comes for you. I understand, Sabrina, but people always gonna come for you. So it is what it is. St. James ain't say nothing. Okay, let me find out. Let me go ahead and get to Orlando, get my little ticket. No, I think I'm gonna be in Atlanta for Thanksgiving. One of my sisters is doing Thanksgiving, and I'm gonna be in Orlando. It's hard for me to be in Orlando because I'm gonna say this: me and my other half we have never been apart since we've been together for any of the holidays. So we've been together Thanksgiving and Christmas. Um, he has to fly out for work, so I'm still debating if I plan to go to Thanksgiving. But man, we really discussed that. He's gonna be okay because he's gonna be with relatives, but it's just not being together for the holidays, and we've never spent a holiday apart. But anyway, y'all pray for me. What you doing for Thanksgiving,
Oh,
D Miss O?
well, we hosted it last year. I ain't doing it no more. I ain't doing it this year. But
Ain't it
we
something?
always cook. We ain't hosting. I'm burnt out. Like, and I know I'm supposed to be carrying a torch for the older people now, because it's like they was my age when they was doing all this, but it don't seem like it. I still want to be the baby. Like, but I take care of my grandmother. Most definitely, I'm gonna be down in Chattanooga, so I'll be making sure my grandmama is good. But I'm not hosting.
Okay, y'all, hold on for a minute. Somebody calling me. Hold on for a minute, D Miss O. Somebody calling me.
Okay. Uh, we're having a content creator roundtable mini workshop in Orlando. Oh, okay, yes. Please keep my baby in your prayers, Sabrina. She is just the sweetest, sweetest, sweetest. I've been checking on her too. She is just the sweetest. So when you put goodwill out to people, you get it back. So she shouldn't be surprised that people, care. So yeah, it's a rough time too, y'all. It's always about to be the holidays, and I don't think people around here really have a moral fiber. Like, y'all can say what y'all want to say about me, but it is certain. I ain't finna go but so low. And people around here will take information. Unfortunately, you try to be transparent and try to lean in on support, and you love to be uplifted because this is a distraction. But when they hear certain things, they just use it to the most disgusting. Like, it's disgusting. Thank you, Mr. Vegas. I'm not doing. Yeah, I'm not hosting. I just simply don't want to. It's just been a hard last 2 years, and I just want to like. Of course, ain't nobody can't not stop by because I will be in Chattanooga then, so they can come by the other house. But yeah, my grandmama be over here with me, so it end up being something. So we always gonna cook. That's you know how we was raised like that. Now you always gonna cook. People like, oh, you ain't cooking for Thanksgiving. Now I ain't say I wasn't cooking. I just said I was, cause you always taught to cook at home first, and then go to the big gathering. But you always had your core little, version at the house. So we cook on regular basis, and like Sunday is shit around here. Like some Thanksgivings depends on what we doing. So shit, it ain't like nobody ain't gonna have their due diligence. And then y'all know on Christmas I do the baby shower for Jesus. So that's what we do.
All right, with the baby shower for Jesus. Check this out, y'all. I won this silent auction, so I gotta go pay for it now. So, but they had a old
Oh,
nasty piece of,
congratulations.
yeah, they had a little piece of silent auction. Girl, it ain't nothing big. Cause the people, can I say this? When you do a silent auction, okay, I know it's for charity. I know it's for charity. Jesus, I know it's for charity. But let me tell you what used to get me so upset. So I used to do the auctions for the furniture. I still do it occasionally, but they would auction off the furniture in the model homes, and it's the lowest bid. So I would go to the stores and check the retail prices on it. So if something was $170, then I'm not going to go over $170 because I know that's the retail price for it. Baby, these girls they would be paying $500 for something that was $170. You just made the auctioneer a profit. My thing is, it's for the lowest bid. So once you go over that 170, and that used to piss me off because people didn't understand that concept. So for the silent auction, they had a retail price on one thing for $100. Baby, the thing had went up to $500. But I will say this, because it's for a good cause, I can understand that. So I'm gonna leave that alone. That's all I'm gonna say. But when you do these auctions, y'all don't go over the bid price. That's all I gotta say about that. Moving right along. Somebody said the government shut down my stamps and the food banks and got enough money. Okay. So anyway, D Miss O, St. James said, what he said? We're having a content creator roundtable and mini workshop in Orlando. Okay. Moving to the next level. Okay, moving to the next level. All right.
Pastor, you need to go and get a piece and share some of your wisdom at the
Baby.
Orlando.
I'm not a good content creator. I ain't trying to move to the next level. I'm just trying to keep the money where it is. I ain't trying to do all that YouTube thing. Look, because let me say this, you all.
Have you ever thought about church content, or you just don't
I don't know how long I'm gonna be on Miss O. To be honest, I really don't, because at the end of the day, I would rather have fortune than fame. Again, I keep on saying that because when you get older, you value your privacy, and fame costs. You know what I'm saying? Fame costs. And this is why I understand when people win the lottery. Let me tell you, I would rather be in an anonymous lottery state, that if I won the lottery, that I won't have to show up and take a picture. Because my thing is, I would want the money. I don't want people to know that I won it. I just want the money. That's it. No, what I'm trying to say, St. James, is I don't want the popularity. I don't want to be, a viral sensation. I just like my money. I like what I get. And my thing is, I have a career, so I'm good with that. Now, other people may want all of that, but I don't want that. I value my privacy. And Sukiana taught me that when she said she sold her soul. And Sukiana said, I just want to go back to school and live my regular life. Because once you go out, you can't come back. And my thing is, I'm not that popular. I'm popular here in this sector, but I'm not trying to be worldwide global. I don't need that. Baby, when my name is called up yonder, I don't need all of that stuff. That's all I'm saying. So for people who want to go to that next level and do that, I don't want to be a Funky Dineva or a T.S. Madison or a Lovely T. I'm good. The money that I get is good. And when it's time for me to back off and leave, I can leave. People don't understand. Let me say this too. Now, I'm glad we on this topic. People don't understand for content creators, agencies start getting involved. And I know a lot of content creators who don't own their content anymore. It's what the agency wants. They don't control their life anymore. So again, once you start getting into that money arena, it becomes a little bit more serious. So I don't know. Maybe some people want that. I choose my life outside of YouTube, but if people want to do that, that's great. I think it has to just be the decision of the content creator. That's what I mean by keep the money. I'm good with where my money is now. Now, if I can be on YouTube and I ain't saying too much, but there are ways to be on YouTube that you can make a whole lot of money without being in the forefront. So I would rather be in the background making the money than being in the forefront being famous, if that makes sense. Right, Pastor, I want to be anonymous rich and not famous. That's me. Church girl, that's where I am. That's where I am.
Well, eventually I figured you have to wind down, just like I know I have to. If I want to do different things or whatever and be more visible and things, there's no way these two will miss because there's people waiting and ready to just try to stop you from glowing up in your regular world. Pastor, your thing, Randy.
Girl, everybody trying to call. Everybody trying to call right now. So anyway, so St. James, that's what I meant. I'm good. I'm good. I'm serious about the educational thing. I think people should go as far as they can with that. But when it comes to the entertainment industry, we know that it ain't clean. We know that they do things to people. We know that contracts are always to benefit the company. The house always wins. So, you just got to be careful with those things. YouTube is owned by Google. Google is a major corporation, a major player. They know what they're doing. So just image check and I'm good, but that's what I mean. By keep the money where it's at, I'm talking about my money per se. And I don't think it's wild. I just think that, some people will want their life back. And when we see these YouTube content creators not living past 50 and stuff, that says a lot, it says a lot. And people always want more. And when I'm tired and when it ain't fun no more, it's time to move. So that's all I'm saying, St. James. But everybody is different. So yeah. But I like St. James. I mean, I like his content and everything. If he want to step it up, go to the next level, do that. That is great. One day that may be some interest of mine, but like I said, I'm not trying to be viral, famous, and I just like the YouTube where I am and what I get, and it is what it is. When I want to come on, I come on. When I don't want to come on, but like I said, who was that? Somebody gave me his name, but that content creator who just came on and he was doing reviews and stuff, and then the next thing you know, he started getting all of these celebrities, but now his content is not even his anymore. People are controlling his thing, and again, once you start getting the sponsors and stuff, they want you to do. Fridge said, Pastor, is Brian okay? On his community wall, he's bragging about how he got $700 and isn't going to Seattle. He's going to Brian Cation and requesting more donations. He's also shading you. You can't shade me because I don't lie. Now, if that's true, Fridge, then he's a whole scam artist. If that's true. Now, I don't know if it's true or not, but if it is, you can't shade me because at the end of the day, I went to Virginia on my own dime. I didn't need anybody to pay or didn't need a sponsor. I went on my own dime. So I don't see where the shade is, but y'all look, I'm waiting for Nescation. And if he don't show up, baby, it is what it is. But it goes to show you, this is why I don't give to people no more. Because, honey, these girls aren't well. They doing a lot. They doing a whole lot of mess. So I don't know if he's okay or not. Hold on for a minute.
Okay. Let's see. Pastor, is Brian okay? On his community wall, he's bragging about how he got $700 and isn't going to Seattle. He's going to Brian Cation and requesting more donations. He's also shading you. Well, we'll wait for Jay Wilson to get that update after the commercial. Child, this is like, you know what though? I ain't mad at Brian. This is like funny. Like, at least his content is funny. Y'all go ahead and hit Brian's cash up, child. Cause at least he putting in the work to kind of like play with everybody and getting his content and having a little tongue in cheek about it. So I think he deserves it for that alone, child.
I'm back. I went on over there. He done wrote a girl. He done wrote a whole dissertation, and I guess he got my face and his face. And Brian, I don't care how you look. I mean, if you look that good, you would have a man. If you look that good, you would have somebody. And it don't make no sense. You got all of them looks, but yet you psychologically messed up. That's I don't. And I'm
Pastor,
like,
he's asking you to let him beg in peace.
hold on for a minute.
Well, Brian wants to beg in peace. He needs toilet tissue and fruit cups. So that's a weird conversation. That's a weird correlation. But okay, Brian. So he needs tissue for after he eats the fruit cups. So he asking right out for what he need. He needs diabetic friendly groceries and tissue. So if y'all can go ahead and go read Brian's community wall, and if you show said led to give to tissue and fruit cocktail, also no added sugar, kind Brian. Oh, I don't know what happened. Also, no added sugar, kind Brian. Make sure you get, cause you will need that tissue playing around with that them additives. Don't do the kind of they infuse with Splenda and like that. Trust me. But yeah, just no added sugar, and get you a little applesauce, and no added sugar. Some peanut butter to stick with you, and I'm telling you, baby, them pounds will come down because you're not feeling well because of the high diabetes. So it's almost like a little temporary gastro interruptance, but not permanent like a sleep. So yeah, you can take advantage of this time. I'm telling you, peanut butter, applesauce. They call it a no. Do the brat diet. Bran. What is it? Bran, rice, applesauce, and toast. Is that how it goes? No, bananas, rice, applesauce, toast, the brat diet. Oh, that's fitting to the brat. The brat diet, yep. So it's bananas, rice, applesauce, and toast. That's the like GI on track better plan. Like if you're not feeling well or whatever, if you just do those things because they less hard on your digestive system and they are like not really gonna do a lot, that will help reset things, and then you losing some pounds too. So don't forget, Brian, brat, BRAT. Don't forget. Yep, bananas, rice, applesauce, and toast. Like if you ever coming off a stomach thing and you just be, you should just, I might not need to eat that right now. I'm feeling good, but I ain't gonna get ahead of myself because that's when you get that setback. But for those times too, if you coming off of, virus or you're not feeling well or like, you having stomach things, Brat Diet will do it every time. It would have just put enough on you, but not enough to mess with anything that you got going on. Yep. And then sometimes if I want to get retrack and get on track with this permanent surgery or whatever, I just do different things like that, and it's like basically it puts you on the track again. And the capacity even shrinks, and it's ways you can, you know, keep it down. I may not be a go baby, but honey, two something lost for what is it now? I had it in 207, so two something lost for 18 years. I mean, don't tell me I don't got tenacity and things I want to do. And that's after two babies, baby. Yeah, Hershey. Like they know it, but I feel like it's good for him to like if he would have been honest from the very beginning though, I feel like if people would have gave to that. They know what they give it to. You ain't got groceries. You just came out the hospital. You probably lost your job because there's not a lot of longevity and no unions and no shit in Texas for that program or nothing like that. So shit, yeah. You would as a house one hospital stay would take you out, take you down as far as what you got built up, especially if you just on your own and shit is high. So nobody that's common. I think people would have just flat out gave the 700 for that because we've raised for less. It just don't. But when you dare do people like that, but then I did say, but I got in trouble for saying that. I did say that the people who give to Brian knows Brian. They've been with him for a while. So whether he'd go or not, I think they know this going in that they giving to something that they. And most people, when they give, though, and this is how a lot of people should give, but if no, you don't feel like somebody's been a good steward with your money, then don't let them. I'm not saying that. But when you give, and I had to learn that too, because I used to not want to give gift cards and shit like that, because I see how people lose them. I be with them in their house where they just find all these gift cards that people just done gave them, and I just be cringing. I hate wasted money. So I can change how I give certain people gifts. So yeah, you could do that. But ultimately, I still had to learn when you give something, it's no longer you. I mean, you gave it. End of discussion. So I think some people, when it ain't chicken, if you got it, they come across the thing. Well, I gave it. How come I gave it? Brian's use or misuse is between him and God. When I gave it, it was this. And so some people just choose to do that. But some people, like you heard, say like, fuck that. I got to make a good steward of my money. So why should I give it to somebody who won't do right by it when I didn't? It wasn't given to me. It had to come to me through some type of way that benefited me. So why should I give you my money when you so careless with it? Oh, I damn so agree. That's why that wouldn't be the advice for me. But for some people who want to keep doing it, just know that that misuse or use is on the receiver, not the giver, because you gave with a free heart. Yeah, they ain't that stupid. I said that at the very beginning. I said that they know what's going on. I don't think there's gonna be no outrage. Because if that was the case, they wouldn't have donated this time. Remember the last hospital thing? No. And I didn't mean it like that. I didn't nothing negative. I meant it by basically to kind of cool down some of the talk about him being dishonest or like wasn't going to be a good servant of his people's money and all that. That's why I said what I said. He took it the wrong way, but it's all good. Some people around here have a vested commitment to taking things the wrong way when it comes to me. So it's all good. But that's what I meant. That those people are his supporters, giving him the autonomy to have his own separate supporters, right? Boy, don't nobody press the morning takeover tenacity or no the morning takeover, I guess whatever, like Jay Wilson, boy, he had pressed to the limit. Now Jay Wilson, it ain't no too many people that get up here and not act the fool. Ooh, they couldn't wait to get up here and put you in your place about this check. Get this check, stop. I'm just gonna take it that what Pastor knows I do the right thing, child. Cause I could be up here. What is why I was up here like this by themselves? This is what happened the last time, and I'm so glad y'all realize that Brian don't really truly hate Jay Wilson, because when he had oh shit, I got a meeting. I forgot I got this Teams. Um, ugh, for this chart thing, I'm supposed to listen in on this presentation about how to add another area of stuff to your notary. It's like another certification. They keep coming out with all these little niche things you can add to the portfolio. Like you can do the auto signing and the loan, home signings, home closings. You could do general notary like uh, what is it? Final arrangements care, like power of attorneys, healthcare advocates, travel permissions, stuff like that. And then they got the if I was living in Texas like Jay Wilson, baby, Jay Wilson need to be thinking about letting me train him, honey, and there's somebody in Texas I could put him with that's an expert. Been doing it longer than most people been alive. Because when I tell you, you got to have an attorney friend. I know he probably got one around there that do cash closes. But when I tell you the money is good down there. So, and then you also can marry in some states, but Jay Wilson could do that anyway. Because I also am a minister. Y'all
Hazy,
do know that,
thank
Brian.
you so much. I appreciate you standing in for me, holding it down for me. I appreciate it.
Oh, okay.
Now, let me say this
Uh,
about Brian, y'all. I'm not stressed. I'm not pressed. It is what it is. I don't care about these looks. As long as me and my man good, I don't care about anything else. See, that's the problem. I'm not out here trying to find nobody. I got who I need. And so again, it is what it is. I'm 55 years old. Every bag I got is because it's supposed to happen. So again, I'm looking at these young guys, and my thing is, I hope everything works out for him. Because let me say this, y'all. I'm not struggling every week. I ain't having no package sent for me because I don't have enough money. That ain't my ministry. So again, you can talk all of that junk, but at the end of the day, I'm not out here doing foolish stuff. All I can say is if you don't make it to Seattle, we gonna talk about it. Everybody's content. So if that's gonna be your content, let it be, and we'll do what we gotta do.
no, they didn't say the scam died. Sneakers, cinnamon rolls, almond joy, and Milky Way for scam.
Girl, I'm telling you, it's a lot going on. But again, at the end of the day, you know, I went to Virginia. Okay, I met with Ro. We had a good time, and that's the bottom line. And I didn't fool the people. When I say I was gonna go, I went, and that's all to it. So again, y'all, I don't have no problem with Brian. Brian is very emotional. He's very sensitive. He takes things personal. I don't. I don't take things personally. It is a job. When I click on, I click on. When I click off, I don't be thinking about Ryan and what he doing, and it ain't none of my business. But when I'm online, it is what it is. So it is cold out here today. So look, y'all, I'm getting ready to head on out. Zemus, I gotta get ready to go. I have some meetings, but I appreciate you. I'll reach
Me
out to you later on.
Okay, I'll see y'all later.
All
Bye.
right, bye.